Okay. Um, Today I want to talk about something that's been on my peripheral, from a long range perspective, but also from what I've been experiencing in the short term perspective, which is in regards to, that saying that pressure makes diamonds. I've been finding that that's not only been the case for me, but is an absolute necessity and something that I'm becoming ever more aware of. So yesterday I played. I coach a girls soccer team currently that I'm the head coach of, and we played. We played the first game of the season. We played a really good team, and they clapped us. They beat us pretty hard, and then we went. We had a really good season, and they were on the schedule at the end of the season. So we had this opportunity to play them again, and so we played them yesterday. It was like our big moment, like a big build up to see how far we had come. And we ended up losing the game, but we showed progress. And I say all that because I feel like we only learn when we are putting ourselves up against things that are challenging. And we only really learn in life when we are facing something or working hard to measure against a result. And myself as a coach and these girls as players would not be growing or would not have grown or challenged themselves like they did within this season if we didn't have that opponent to look forward to. Um, Even in regards to my personal life recently, there are so many things that are coming up in the short, mid, and long range that I'm A excited about, but B are pushing me and challenging me, and I'm seeing that growth happen within me. Like for example, one thing that I do as a passion, or like something that I like to do is I like to referee soccer alongside coaching soccer, and I've been doing it since I was like 12 years old. Is when I started refereeing. I actually started refereeing with my dad. So as I've like grown to do this, I have learn to um I now like do higher level games, and I want to push myself within that space. So I have a mentor here, um and he this week I took a different type of assignment. It was an assignment um that actually pushed me and it challenged me, and um, it made me put max effort in because I feel like at times in life when we're really stuck in the monotony of life within work, within just within like the basics of life, we lose touch with like that piece of us that has to try really hard or like push ourselves. And there were two moments this week that really pushed me, right? In that game I took from my mentor to ref, and in coaching against this Goliath of a soccer team that my girls had to face. So I say all this because in my reflections this week, I've learned so much in having to challenge myself, and having to push myself, and having to say this is gonna push me and stretch me. And I feel like it's when we genuinely get activated the most in regards to our like kinetic energy, in regards to our potential, in regards to actually expressing that in life, when we're facing things that bring out our best or we believe are going to challenge us, right? So my ultimate message today is to put yourself, and I don't know if you can manufacture it, right? I think you can choose to toe a direction that will lead you towards something that challenges you, and only you know what those things are. Like if I was a if I was trying to play college soccer, what that would look like for me is going to an ID camp where I'm not going to be the best player. There might be coaches watching. Like for me this week, it was go referee this game. There might be college assigners out there watching me. So it's like you have to put yourself in spots where you can be judged, not because you need the external validation, but because it's genuinely going to push you. And I feel like this life is about getting the best out of ourselves and getting the best output out of ourselves. And that really only comes when we're in the heat of the moment, right? And that saying, pressure makes diamonds, meaning you learn the most about who the type of person you are when you're on the front lines of your life, when you're in the heat of the moment, when you're in the heat of the soccer game. You're absolutely like doing the thing that you're doing. That's for me at least when I learn the most about who I am, about what I'm made of, and about what I'm capable of. Everything else is really a wash. Everything else is really your in preparation for that next moment where that will be the case, right? And that's what I do love about soccer is so much of soccer is preparation, 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 and then moments of chaos, 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 and then there's moments of beauty within it. And I feel like we're really just preparing for that next moment where we're going to have to be challenged, where we're going to have to step up, and we're going to have to show courage and bravery and effort. And that's the piece of life where we can grow the most, is when we are being pressured or challenged or doing something new or doing something that says you have to give more of yourself to get the result that you're looking for, right? Because if we ever believe that we've stopped growing, that's the fastest way that you're going to start atrophying, which is you're going to stagnate and you're going to stay where you are. And the last thing that you want to do in this life is believe that you have reached your limit, or believe that you've done everything that you're here to do. Right? This life is about continual growth and about continual um, amplifying the belief you have in the goals that you're going for and in the dreams that you have. And all of that starts with yourself, and all of that starts with being at the forefront of your life and choosing to step into things that scare you, choosing to step into things that might lead to a rejection, choosing to step into things that may hurt, choosing to step into things that could be difficult for you. But it's within those things where you will grow the most and really discover who you are. So today, I challenge you to be somebody who can handle the heat, be somebody who can handle the pressure, be somebody, if you're an athlete, if you're a musician, if you're an artist, if you're a coach, if you're somebody who has to put themselves out there in the world, somebody who, like, your expression is what drives your life. I challenge you to put yourself out there, to go do the performance that's going to challenge you. Put yourself in front of people who may judge you. Ask for those things that you want. Get rejected. Try harder. Now is the time to not sit back and be okay with what you've been used to. So go out and allow yourself to experience the heat and the pressure that will mold you into the person that you're becoming.